In a world where superheroes reign supreme while wearing spandex, there's a valuable lesson to be learned from the dynamic between Deadpool and Wolverine. These guys aren't just about saving the day, they're also great teachers when it comes to handling life's ups and downs. So, grab your chimichangas and claws, and let's dive into the wacky world of Wade Wilson and Logan as they show us 12 things to stop expecting from other people. Welcome to Linxbookz, where entrepreneurs support entrepreneurs. Number 1, embrace self-reliance. Stop waiting for a hero to swoop in and save the day. Don't expect others to do the hard work for you or magically improve your life. Deadpool teaches us that relying on someone else to solve our problems is futile. Just as he can't count on Wolverine to be his savior, we shouldn't rely on anyone else either. Imagine if Deadpool sat around all day, waiting for Wolverine to fix his issues. It's as unlikely as waiting for a unicorn to deliver pizza. Instead, Deadpool takes matters into his own hands, even if it means getting a little messy along the way. Remember, the life you envision doesn't materialize on its own. You have to build it brick by brick. One day, you'll wake up and realize those bricks will become the mansion of your dreams. Until then, see the world for what it truly is, not just what you wish it to be. Number 2, manage your expectations. Stop projecting your ideals onto others. Expecting people to conform to our vision of perfection is a surefire recipe for disappointment. From this point forward, recognize that the potential you perceive in others isn't necessarily real. It's a reflection of what you would do if you were in their shoes. Deadpool's belief that Wolverine should epitomize moral righteousness is unrealistic. It's akin to expecting your pet goldfish to perform backflips. It's simply not within their skill set. Some individuals don't share the same motivations, goals, or mindset as you do. You are you, and they are themselves. While it's okay to offer support when asked, pushing your expectations onto them will only create distance. Let's remember that we all have our unique strengths and weaknesses, and accepting people for who they truly are, quirks and all, is essential. Number 3, speak up and be heard. Stop assuming others can read your mind. Unless you explicitly express your expectations and establish mutual understanding, don't anticipate that people will intuitively know what you want from them. Clear communication is essential for fostering understanding and avoiding misunderstandings. Deadpool's plans are as straightforward as a roller coaster ride through a tornado, chaotic and unpredictable. The easiest mistake is to blame others for not meeting a standard that you never clearly communicated. So if things don't happen as expected, it's actually your responsibility, not theirs. Expecting Wolverine to grasp Deadpool's crazy schemes without proper communication is akin to playing chess with a pack of squirrels. It's bound to end in chaos. Assumptions act like rust on a bridge. They gradually corrode the very framework that supports connections. To prevent this decay, let's stop assuming and start communicating openly. By doing so, we'll strengthen our bonds and build more resilient relationships. Speaking up and being clear about our desires is key to avoiding misunderstandings. Number 4, find your own happy place. Stop depending on others for happiness. Expecting people to be the sole source of your joy is akin to expecting the weather to always align perfectly with your plans. This message emphasizes reclaiming control over your own life. Happiness is a fundamental element of a well-lived existence. Even Deadpool, the master of sarcasm, recognizes that relying on Wolverine as a personal happiness vending machine is a recipe for disaster. It's like expecting your phone charger to whip up a gourmet dinner. It's just not feasible. Depending on others for your happiness will inevitably lead to constant disappointment. Similarly, measuring wealth solely by monetary standards will always leave you feeling impoverished. Instead, embrace all of life's experiences, the highs and lows, and strive for a baseline of contentment. When happiness does arrive, it will make life feel even more extraordinary. Number 5, embrace personal growth. Stop expecting others to fully understand your evolution. As individuals, we're in a constant state of change, but anticipating immediate comprehension or acceptance from others is unrealistic. Similarly, don't assume that they will remain static. Growth is the very essence of life, a process akin to a seed blossoming into a flower. We all start as seeds, and with proper care, nurturing ourselves and absorbing life's sunlight, we transform. Just like Deadpool's ever-shifting costume collection, we too are in perpetual evolution. However, expecting everyone to instantly embrace your glow-up is akin to trying to teach a penguin to tap dance. It'll take time. The only critics of your progress are those secretly wishing they could undergo the same transformation. Remember, change is a positive force. Embrace it. Number 6, foster mutual support. Stop assuming everyone is your personal assistant. While loyalty is valuable, expecting others to prioritize us at all times is unrealistic. We can't assume that they have all the answers to our problems or fully understand their significance. Others won't care about our issues in the same way we do. Anticipating Wolverine to drop everything and rush to Deadpool's rescue every time is akin to expecting your mom to do your homework. It's simply unfair. First, they have their own urgent matters to handle. Second, they lack a complete understanding of all the details surrounding your issue. And third, it's your problem to solve, not theirs. It's part of your journey, your challenge to overcome. What feels like a crisis to you might appear less severe to them because we're all biased toward our own experiences. Everything feels more critical when it happens to us. While some people will offer help, relying solely on them can lead to trouble. Instead, be there for your friends, but recognize that everyone has their own priorities and limitations. Many can recall a time when they desperately needed someone to be there, but they weren't. Let's avoid putting ourselves in that position again. Number 7, embrace goodbyes. Stop clinging to the past. Change is as inevitable as Deadpool's witty comebacks, and that means that sometimes people come and go from our lives. Don't expect others to stay when it's their time to leave. Some individuals will realize they can no longer grow alongside you, and you must let them go. This applies to everyone in your life. Even if you wish they could stay, let them go with grace, accepting that not everyone, not even Wolverine, will stick around forever, is like acknowledging that your favorite ice cream flavor might get discontinued. It's sad, but life goes on. If you're finding this advice helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone else who may need these valuable insights. Let's spread the wisdom together. Number 8, take ownership of success. Stop expecting handouts without putting in the effort. Success requires determination and hard work. Don't anticipate that others will make you rich if you're not willing to roll up your sleeves and hustle. Let me share something blunt. If you're not on the path to wealth right now, chances are you won't magically become rich in the future. If this statement stirs something within you, it's time to take action. Even Deadpool, the master mercenary, understands that success doesn't come easy. Expecting Wolverine to fund his adventures without any effort is akin to expecting a frog to chauffeur you to work. It's simply unrealistic. Wanting to achieve wealth within the next few months while others have been diligently working at it for years is wishful thinking. Those who dismiss 7 or 8 years as too long will likely remain financially constrained. Why? Because wealth requires time to compound, grow, and multiply. This decade will pass, and most of us will find ourselves right where we are now, unless we actively change our approach. So let's abandon the notion of shortcuts and embrace the hustle. Roll up your sleeves, work hard, and take ownership of your journey towards success. It's time to build your own path rather than relying on others to pave it for you. Number 9. Give and take in relationships. Stop assuming others will prioritize you. While it's natural to prioritize those we care about, expecting reciprocal devotion can indeed lead to disappointment. people are inherently self-centered. It's a survival instinct. They'll use you, tell lies, and take advantage, sticking around only when it benefits them. This behavior isn't limited to friends. Even family members can exhibit it. Sure, Deadpool might put Wolverine on a pedestal, but even he recognizes that relationships are a two-way street. Expecting others to prioritize you without giving anything in return is akin to expecting your cat to take itself for a walk. It's simply not realistic. So let's take a lesson from our feline friends and show some love and appreciation for our pals. True relationships thrive on mutual respect and reciprocity, not entitlement. Think of it like a marriage. Making the relationship the priority means both partners fully commit. If either person keeps one foot out the door, the bond weakens. So let's invest in our connections, appreciate the give and take, and build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Number 10, embrace imperfection. Stop holding others to unrealistic standards. Nobody's perfect, not even Deadpool, although he'd argue otherwise. So expecting Wolverine or anyone else to have their life together 24/7 is like expecting your grandma to become a pro skateboarder. It's highly unlikely. Embracing imperfection allows us to cultivate empathy and understanding in our relationships. Not everybody carries their weight evenly. Growth isn't a straight line. It's more like trying to assemble IKEA furniture without the instructions. Everyone's at a different stage. So let's be kind whenever we can. Recognize that imperfections are part of the human experience, and rather than judging others harshly, let's extend compassion and understanding. After all, we're all navigating this complex world together, one imperfect step at a time. Number 11, respect forgiveness as a gift. Stop begging for forgiveness. Deadpool, with his colorful past, understands that forgiveness is a delicate matter, one that cannot be coerced. Expecting others to forgive you even after you've changed is akin to expecting a cat to bark. It defies nature. Instead, let's respect people's decisions, whether they choose forgiveness or not. Our focus should be on becoming the best version of ourselves. Stop demanding forgiveness, even if you've turned over a new leaf. If you've hurt someone, you can't simply expect them to forgive and forget as if nothing happened. Actions have consequences, much like how once you send a text, you can't unsend it. The damage remains. Forgiveness isn't a commodity you can demand even if you believe you've earned it. Instead, accept your fault, learn from it, and move forward. Trust that they'll come around when they're ready. Number 12, walk your own path. Stop expecting others to follow your journey. Just like Deadpool's wild adventures, each person's life journey is unique. Expecting Wolverine or anyone else to tread your exact path is akin to expecting a fish to climb a tree. It's simply not their forte. Instead, let's respect each individual's distinctive journey and focus on blazing our own trails. Stop assuming that others should be on the same journey as you. Life resembles a subway ride. You meet people who share part of the journey, and for a while it feels like you'll travel together to the end of the line. But as the stops pass, paths diverge. It's essential to make an effort to keep those you value close and gracefully let go of the rest. Not everyone will move at your pace, work as diligently as you, or share your vision. And certainly don't expect others to invest as much as you do, especially if the outcome affects you more profoundly. Remember, people perceive things differently. While you aim for the stars, some around you may struggle to see past the next block. Offering them a slice of your ambitious pie won't necessarily ignite their drive. They might not taste the future as vividly as you do. Some individuals are content in their comfort zones, coasting through life without grand sacrifices or monumental rewards, and that's perfectly okay. Just ensure they don't hinder your pursuit of greatness. Recognize that everyone has distinct priorities and concerns. Deadpool can't expect everyone, including Wolverine, to be as invested in his endeavors as he is. By acknowledging and respecting differing perspectives, we foster healthier relationships, and allow each person to walk their own path. The dynamic between Deadpool and Wolverine isn't solely about saving the world. It also imparts valuable lessons in self-reliance, managing expectations, and nurturing healthy relationships. By embracing these principles, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, forging deeper connections with ourselves and others along the way. So whether you're battling villains or simply trying to survive a workday, remember to embrace your inner superhero. Keep your expectations in check and always be prepared for a good laugh. If you're watching this, chances are you've been through some tough times, and we understand. Share your thoughts in the comments. What expectations have you let go of when it comes to others? And if, despite all the ups and downs, you maintain a positive outlook, give us a thumbs up. Let's see how many of you are riding the wave of positive growth. Thanks for watching. And as always, entrepreneurs support entrepreneurs. Peace.